Oh, well, would you look at that? Pretty much right on time. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's me, Craig X, and it's 4:20, and I think I got a lighter around here somewhere. I do. So I'm going to light them because I got them, and I hope you're doing the same. And if it was your 4:20, that's okay. Just join me for mine, would you? Light them. And I'm lighting them right now, and actually, I should probably keep my voice down. I'll explain in a minute. Thanks for tuning in to episode 107. I'm Craig X. I'm here in Studio 710. For those of you who tuned in last week, we had Amanda Siebert, Jamie Shaw, Black Octopus Glass, Sub Cool, Buds and Leaves. It was a really, really good show. You should check the replay after this. Also on the show this week is Junk from Northwest Division. My voice is fine, that's okay. Vancouver MC, he's gonna be joining us, he's dope. Also from MMJ Canada, we're gonna have Clint call us in, that's awesome. Also, we're gonna talk about the Collective Scare event coming up with MMJ. And we're gonna have a Skype session with our good man, Tim McBride, for another one of Tim's Tales. Plus, we'll also be smoking some of fine products from the aforementioned MMJ because of the Collective Scare event. And actually, we've also got another special guest here with us today, but this is gonna make it difficult. Hang on. Al? There's weed.
Fuck you, David Suzuki.
Ladies and gentlemen, fresh back from yoga camp, apparently. It's Al the Alchemist. Hey, buds. Hey, buds. There you go. Nice. Welcome back, brother. Welcome to Studio 710.
What the fuck's going on, bro?
You know, we're used to seeing you underneath the couch underneath the desk at the Pod TV
you got
studio.
Some kind of fucked up table here that has like.
Yeah, it's hard to get in.
You're gonna go to sleep under that.
No. Once you saw the pictures of the couch, I guess that's why you just came back here.
It's a pretty nice couch.
Thanks, brother.
It's having a good snooze.
How was your trip? You have fun?
Yeah. I fucking got a black belt in yoga.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, for real. It was like a 4-day yoga fight. It's hardcore. Yeah.
In a pit? Or were there like...
One of the days was in a pit with spikes.
Man. Well...
4-day yoga fight. Unreal, yeah.
At least you survived.
But I got a black belt.
Here to tell... I have a black and brown belt. It's reversible.
Wicked.
I just got to flip it over. It's cool. It's vintage.
That's pretty cool.
Right? But still...
My yoga belt's Velcro.
How do you compete with that?
Yeah, man.
Here, take some weed. Welcome back.
It's a one-size-fits-all.
You like the new studio?
I do. I like it.
And of course, you're with the Temple of Calyx, who I recognize this logo on this ticket here in very, very small. Let me see if I can make it slightly bigger.
That's all we need is a little small identification.
Right? I don't have that picture, but there's a picture on the screen. Al the Alchemist from Temple of Calyx. You, my friend, have some involvement with the upcoming MMJ Canada Collective Scare. Then, are you guys not part of the co-sponsors of that event as well?
Yeah, the Temple family is kicking down a little bit for sponsorship. So that's RPM Farms, Maple Leaf Extractions, and Temple of Calyx. And it's going to be an awesome fucking time.
Yeah, it is.
Without a doubt, it's going to be a great time.
Well, we're going to be talking
forward to it.
All about that event today on today's show.
Yeah, I heard Junk's in the house.
Yeah, man, we're calling the episode Scary Stuff and Junk. So maybe we should get him in while I start rolling up some weed, obviously, because you know I like to roll the weeds, and they sent me some weeds. So
you got weed?
Yeah, I've got what they call the Van City Death Tuna in their old bags. I've got the Cali Sunrise. They also sent over some Blue Dream and some Blue Lime, lots of blueness from Holistic and Everlasting. But there's some Hindu Kush from the Temple of Calyx.
Nice.
You want to smoke some of that?
Yeah.
You mean you've already got some? Your jar wins?
No, it's the same.
Same.
Yeah. There's like no difference.
I can't tell the difference. Can you tell the difference?
One's in a jar, one's in a bag, one's in a jar, one's in a bag.
Well, let's smoke mine in the bag anyway, because they gave it to me in the bag. So let's smoke it in the bag. We'll do that then.
Cool.
Appreciate MMJ hooking us up. Of course, we're going to
MMJ is fucking awesome.
official retail partners, are they not?
official retail partners of the Temple of Calyx.
Or so the rumor goes.
Or the rumors and allegations do point in that direction.
I have noticed a
But
trend.
I am unable to verify or
Nor deny.
confirm
Yeah.
these said allegations.
All I know is that this says Hindu Kush from Temple of Calyx on it. It's on a bag that comes from MMJ, which I got down.
So are you saying you're confirming these rumors and allegations?
Pretty close to best I can tell. The
All right.
Avery label seems to confirm it for us. So, yes, this one, of course, was picked up from the MMJ location down there, Marine, down on Maine, whatever you want to call it, down there, Maine and Marine. But they have 11
I like that
locations,
spot, man.
right? They have 11 locations. 11 locations, Vancouver, Nelson, Toronto, Hamilton. If you're over the age of 19 and choose to do so, you can check them out, mmjcanada.com, mmjcanada.ca on Instagram, or mmjcanada.bc on Instagram, or mmjcanada.on. No, wait, they closed, that one got shut down. Or mmjcanada.live on Instagram, or mmj Canada events on Instagram. Or like I said, or any one of the 11 stores that you got, including the ones here in Vancouver. We shot at the one on Main and Marine we were at yesterday. Shouts to the homies for hooking it up. And they've also hooked us up with a couple tickets for the Collective Scare, which we'll give away later. So as I roll up the Hindu, I'm going to put it in the bud cam for just 1 second. Switching over to the bud cam.
Boom.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Looks so delicious. The bud cam brought
Whoa.
to you today by the folks at MMJ
I'd smoke
Canada.
the shit out of that.
Right?
Yeah, man.
We should smoke the shit out of that.
Let's fucking do it.
Smoke some weed and junk.
Let's do it.
Speaking of junk, why don't we go ahead and call in our actual guest? You gonna hang out, get high with us, just smoke weed for a while, Al? What are you doing?
Fuck, let's do it, man.
Perfect. All right.
I had a little nap.
You good to go?
Rumor is
A nap does you good.
I had a nap.
I can confirm that, and so
And
the
I've
drool
got-
puddle on the
I've
couch.
got some Brew Doctor Kombucha,
Oh, very
which
nice.
is an unofficial, non-affiliated, not even a sponsor of this show.
Yeah, they aren't. Love it. But a guest on this show, we've had cats, or friends of his on the show. Let's just put it that way. He's one of the newest artists to sign with Stealth Bomb Records. He's one half of Northwest Division. He's one of Kush Queen's favorites. If we can get him in here, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show our first guest, the one and only Junk. Come on in, homie.
What's going on, homie?
Black belts in yoga.
You know what's
going on,
What up, Craig? How you doing? Thanks for having me.
man. Yeah, man, good to have you here. Of course, other SDK alum, Prada West, been in here before. Hungry did Cushy show too,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So good to have, but you're the first Stealth Bomber in the new studio.
Okay.
How you feel
A
about
virgin.
that? Right?
Breaking me in here today.
Of course, I'll pass you this for a minute here. I know
Okay,
you got a
go.
show tonight or whatever to do, but we'll get you a couple of tokes in you. Of course, reason you're mostly here is
sure,
because
why not?
you're going to be performing at the Collective Scare event coming up Sunday, October 29th, put on by
Yeah.
MMJ Canada.
I don't got a lighter, bro.
I got one.
Here you go. Talked
we're
it out. There you go. It's from MMJ too. Yeah, you're going to be performing Sunday with Merkules, Vinyl Ritchie. Going to be a show, right?
It's gonna be amazing, man.
I love it. I love it. But well, before we get into that, I guess we should find out really more about you, and then we'll talk more about that. So my first question is how did Junk get into hip hop? Where did you start rapping? When did that how and when did that story begin?
Get the notepad out.
Right? Okay. Well, Reader's Digest version anyway. Then.
Summarize it. I think I got into rap. I'm born in Germany, born in Frankfurt. So I didn't. My cousins listened to NWA and West Side Connection. A lot of West Coast, like Ice Cube. When I was very young, I couldn't speak English yet, but I was very interested.
Yeah.
Clearly in the music they were making. That was a new wave where I was living at that time. Obviously here too.
That was a big time.
Yeah, so I just started listening to those records. Didn't know what they were saying. Other than fuck the police, obviously. But
Right.
fast forward a couple years later, my mother decided to move to BC. We were living in Berlin at the time, and then she took me out here. I was like a 7 or 8 year old kid, and I couldn't speak the language, but all I had was these rap records from my cousins. So I just listened to those on repeat and tried to like, what are they saying? What are they saying? What does this mean? And went to school, and obviously I had like the foulest mouth and was a horrible kid.
Fucking wild.
Why aren't bitches nothing but shit but hoes and tricks?
I was like 8 or 7, and I was listening to NWA and like Agnostic Front and sick of it all. And No Effects. Those were like my staple English educational albums, basically, that I had. So yeah.
I grew up watching old shows from the 50s, and no, I grew up on NWA.
Yeah, pretty much. And then it was Wu-Tang, and then and then I started learning the language. Then it was 36 Chambers, Chef Raekwon, Only Built for Cuban Links, Iron Man, Ghostface Killah, Jay-Z and the Method Mans, and then it was all East Coast shit for a while. Then it was all Nas and Mobb Deep, and so and fast forward more years, and I'm here. I've just been loving hip hop ever since, man.
Well, and you've done pretty well, man. Let's see. You done KOTD, King of the Dot, for those who don't know. Rent Money, End of the Week, which is KRS's shit, which is dope, right there. Team Backpack.
He started it back, alongside Mos Def, I believe.
Come on, man. Team Backpack.
Yeah.
I mean, you are ahead, right? I mean, it is what it is.
Trying to, enjoying it. I love it. I love doing it. So as many opportunities I get to do, I try to do them.
Well, and you got the opportunity, obviously, to work with a bandmate. I mean, you obviously do a lot of solo stuff as well, too, and you've been doing some solo stuff lately. We'll get into that. But one half of Northwest Division, how did you and Hungry and hook up, and how did Northwest Division come about?
To go segue back to King of the Dot, shout out KOTD.
Sorry.
No, it's that's how me and Hungry actually, the first King of the Dot battle ever in Vancouver, which was held at the park. I don't know what the park's called, but it's right behind the Anza Club. It's not like 8th in Ontario. Anyways, that was the first King of the Dot battle ever here. And the first battle ever was actually me and Hungry. So we were actually going against each other. So they were like, you got to battle this kid. And we kind of knew each other just from around the way a little bit.
Yeah.
But we didn't really, so we just started off with all this hatred and negativity towards one another. That was like 2010, maybe 2009. First time I ever met him was in the park, ready to face off and just battle the dude.
Ready to do battle with this dude.
And we did. I ended up taking the W on that one. It was a close call though. Sunreal was the judge.
Oh shit, shouts to Sun.
Sunreal was the judge, and what else happened? Yeah, and that's how we met. So we battled each other, and then it was all good after. And then we decided to just make a group because his group wasn't doing music anymore. Mine kind of disbanded, this older group I was in, and we were both just drifting around with the same crew without groups. And we just said, fuck it, let's make a group. And Cole, aka Catch-22, Catch-23, pardon me, he was part of the group too. It was us three, and then it was just us two. And then it moved to just me doing solo stuff in the last year and a half. But me and Hungry are working on some new music right now. So.
Well, shouts to him. And you guys did what, 6 albums together, didn't you?
3 albums, 3 mixtapes.
Okay, so there you go.
Yeah, a lot of touring, a lot of shows.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Before I mentioned Raekwon the Chef, Action Bronson, Method Man, Yellow Wolf, ASAP Mob, Ghostface, Devin the Dude, even the cats from our homeboys Alpha Omega.
Alpha Omega, yeah, we did a couple shows with Alpha Omega,
right? Too. Former show guests as well, too.
That's true.
I'm
good on this, man. I'm a lightweight. You guys are. I'll be passing these back and forth.
Oh, it's all good, man. That's kind of the shtick around
like
here.
Like a ref in soccer handing out reds left and right here.
Well, you. I mean, you do have a show tonight too, so it's all good.
True.
But of course, now you're on Snack the Ripper's Stealth Bomb Records, and shouts to Snack. It's not like he doesn't know how to smoke a joint either.
No, that guy will smoke a lot of weed for sure.
That guy smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah, these guys are crazy, man.
Yeah, so how'd you hook up with Stealth Bomb and the SDK?
This just being in the scene, grinding it out, all those things you mentioned, it was just, I guess, on Snack's radar for a while. And I decided to make a solo project, the Ian one, the I Am No One. I made that all by myself, fully funded, out of pocket, everything. And Kyle Kraft, shout out to Kyle Kraft. He passed on the record to Snack and was like, hey, I think this would be a good fit for the new direction of your label. Musically, stylistically, he's got good work ethic. Check out his track record, and he's obviously knew who I was before. I've done a couple shows with him.
For those who don't know, Crafty's a real head here. Shouts to Kyle Kraft. He's like the guy. If you want to get a grant from the government, or you're trying to get any sort of factor money or anything like that, Crafty is
overall music knowledge. Really
and
good.
I was just going to say, and connections and stuff in the industry. Crafty's been around for a long time, so shouts to Kyle.
Yeah. So, he passed the record on to Snack. he liked it. He took me along for his first tour just to test me out. Okay, 35 shows in like 40 days on the From the Dirt tour. And he took me along on the SDK bus with Vision and Lesson and Golden, and it worked out really well. He was happy with what I did, and we got along well, and here I am like a year later. I've done like 6 tours with him and another album that just dropped.
And you got Snack, you got Merkules on there, of course, Caspian. I mean, really talented collective, man.
Yeah.
Just fierce fucking dudes, just
True.
ready to rip your heads off, man.
OGs. Merk's killing it. Caspian's the OG. Snack is Snack, you know what I mean?
Right? Snack is the ripper, yeah. And shouts to Merk. He's obviously going to be performing on Sunday. We offered him the invite to come and be here today as well too, because he's performing. But I think he's got a show tonight in Red Deer, Calgary, or Edmonton, or something like that. So, but yeah, you guys can check him out as well as yourself on Sunday at the party. And of course, you've dropped a couple of EPs as we talked about, the Ian or the I Am Nothing.
Yeah,
right?
I Am No One.
No One, sorry. And then the latest record, Stupid and Ugly.
Yeah, Stupid and Ugly.
No, but I gotta ask this. Now, I'm no homo, but you know, you're a pretty handsome dude. You seem reasonably smart and shit like that, so why Stupid and Ugly?
It looks good on a t-shirt.
There you go then, all right.
So, you know, I sold a lot of t-shirts this way. It's fun.
Hey, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Well, then you are smarter than it suggests then. I love it,
I hope so, for now.
And you made a bunch of videos.
Yeah, did a lot of videos on the last one. Did 4, and I'm dropping one actually on Halloween Day on the 31st.
Nice.
Brand new video, brand new song off No Records, so it'll be all brand new for everyone. That'll be on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/junkmusic. No, there's no dots after that. Just my music channel. Yeah.
I got them all listed.
There you go. Perfect.
I think Andrew might have some thirds that probably has it in as well too.
Just taking the chances to plug myself as I can.
Do it. That's shameless promotion.
That's
what we do.
man.
That's what we do. There you go. YouTube.com/junkmusic.
Thank you.
Right there. And of course, junkmusic.ca. And while we're at it, junk_NWD on Instagram.
Correct.
And junkNWD on Twitter.
That's right. That's right. Thank you, man.
So one of the newest videos that's out anyway on the page right now is the Bad Human video.
Bad Humans, yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about the track? Like, where did the song come from and the concept of the video? You know, give us a little rundown on that.
Bad Humans was, I just saw a lot of people that I know, that other people that are in like a different class just of work, or, you know, even political class or whatever. They looking at different people and judging them just on the things that they're doing, just on the one particular thing that they're doing. So I just felt like just because those people do that doesn't make them bad people necessarily. So I just made a song about all different stories from people that I know that make them bad people in the eyes of others. But then it's really like, just because they do these things, it doesn't make them bad. So that's kind of the idea behind the song Bad Humans. And I kind of depicted the video with just an allegorical story about someone kidnapping somebody and doing something bad, but really at the end of it, they use all the money that they took from the dude to do something beautiful for their friends. So it doesn't really make them bad. So it's kind of like the juxtaposition between bad and good. You know what I mean?
Can we play it?
Yeah, of course, man.
Andrew, that worked for you? Then, ladies and gentlemen, off the Stupid and Ugly EP, my man Junk, here is Bad Human.
Word up.
Which one is live.
Sick.
Disgusting. Got a couple homies hustling, nothing but a bunch of snow through customs. Got a homie with a home down in Costa crushing, and a homie with a boat, don't hope they bustin'. Couple mobile homes stolen, man, we so corrupted. Self-made like most of government's. Godfather to the son of my older cousin. I'm the one in this life that's supposed to love him. Picture bit the pop, them with a job, criminally armed. Ain't gon' get the fella sticking middle finger to the cops. Sipping on some rock, running with some killers that are itching for the trigger to go pop. Yes, I'm rolling with some bad humans. Told them all I wanna do is rap music. They like, go ahead, homie, know you can prove it. Make us proud, show them how Vancouver's like, okay. Got a homie with a kid and it's so great. About a dog and a whip in his own place. How to get the money for it, homie, that I won't say. No police, you can't blow me like a brass trumpet. I'ma never roll on them, I don't have nothing. When the 5-0 got me in they handcuff me in the ass something. I mean mad bluff and that's true. Fuck a new friend when you can't trust them. Make them bad judgments on you. So you better send them straight. You my girl and the ex, they were peddling the 8, selling death to junkies. Ain't no better way to say she was young and she bad. Or just someone getting paid anyway. I don't need to fucking tell you the story. Running with my day ones, fuck a benefit for me. I'm bad. So bad. I'm bad. So friends as a son with a disability. Ever given them anything? No, killing me. Only a bad human is painting this cold imagery. I'm so sorry, homie, I hope that you know if you need them here. Little sis, I don't even see you that much, and that sucks. I've been working on this rap stuff. Haven't seen a game of yours, hate it, but it's mad love. When you play sports, I should be there on your damn blood. Instead I get more ink on my body in a foreign country with drinks in the lobby. Look, I do this for a living. You, the shit's not a hobby. I the autograph signing and I miss so your parties. I hate it. It's territorial. The shit's not black and white like a Oreo. Choreograph my life back to Portano. Couldn't fucking do it cause the story only story goes that far. Never been a schoolboy, that part. Is it cool to point flaws out? Landmark. True in these verses. Little brother fucked up, do community service. Maybe cause I never see him cause I'm usually working on some new material. Hope that he come to my tomb and burial. Getting high doing shrooms. I'm a Super Mario. Instead of hanging with a doom and I'm too mysterio. No radio. Still partake with a gay yo. I'm a Scarface when it's tabled. Hey yo, usually don't say this shit. My acronym for bad is beautiful and dangerous, and that's the way it is. Just another ugly human full of hate in him. Am I bad when my doings wasn't made to fix? And the rap music is my motherfucking favorite thing. I'm bad. Bad. So bad. Bad. I'm bad. Bad. So bad. I'm bad. Bad. So bad. Bad. I'm bad. Bad. So bad. So bad. So bad.
Well, there you go. Shouts to my man Junk for the Bad Human video. And of course, we saw the Reliefed at the end there. Of course, we had some products from Reliefed on season 2. That was dope. Thank you for letting us play that, man.
Thanks for playing it. I appreciate that.
And dope, speaking of dope, we're of course smoking weed today from MMJ Canada. And we're talking about the MMJ Canada Collective Scare event that's going to be coming on Sunday, where our man Junk here is performing at Fortune.
With Northwest.
With Northwest Division.
Northwest, yeah.
At Northwest Division with Hungry. Okay. I just wanted to clarify that. If it was just you or
no,
you guys...
we're like reuniting actually. We haven't played a gig for a while. It's probably been like half a year, so it'll be dope.
We've been
Fortune
busy.
the last one that you played?
As a group, I think Fortune is the last one that we played. Yeah.
Back to Fortune
Dave
again.
Sharp.
That was a Machine Gun
3
show,
release
man.
party.
That was a
Yeah.
good
show, man.
Word
Well, it
up.
should be a hell of a
Thanks,
show. With more information on the show, if this works out. Now, he's not a bad human. He's actually a pretty good guy. He's from MMJ Canada. Andrew, hopefully we got this right. Please welcome back to the show on the phone. He's no dope. He's Clint Younge from MMJ Canada.
What's up, brother?
Hey,
Smokes.
Hey, Clint, what's going on, dude?
How are you guys?
Good, man. Good to have you back on the phone there, cover boy. But I guess you're not the only one in the Highway magazine now, too,
shit.
hey?
Hey, you know, it's funny that you mentioned that, Liver Lips. I got some big news about the I got some big news about the Highway magazine.
Yeah.
The November 15th cover, me, Jody Emery, Jamie Shaw, and Tyler from Eden will be on the cover of the Highway in the kind of about the Ontario battle that we're in.
Hey, that's awesome, man. That's super cool. Congratulations. It'll be good to see you back on there. Shouts to you.
Thank you very much.
And Jody and everybody, man, and to the Highway, of course. That's awesome, dude. Yes, you can pick up your copy of the latest edition right now, featuring a little spread on Numbnuts over here. And of course, the previous edition featured our boy CoverGirl, if that makes sense.
Thank you.
But
Thank you
of
very
course,
much.
you're here mostly to talk about the Collective Scare event. Yes, sir?
Yes, I'm super excited about the Collective Scare, man. It's going to be good. We got Merkules coming in from Calgary, and we love doing fundraisers, and we're excited, Craig, that you're going to be hosting again, man. It's going to be really good. We're going to be doing everything for Friends with Heart, which is a fundraiser that my buddy started, or pardon me, not a fundraiser, an organization that my buddy started for people that don't have a lot of money over Christmas. We raise all the money, and then we work with Children's Aid Society, and the families that can't afford Christmases, we buy them all presents and give them Christmases. So this year's really big because we're going to be giving away the best prize for the Halloween costume, second and third place. So there's going to be food included again. We're really excited.
And of course, there's going to be, if I'm not mistaken, there's going to be some like raffle and or auction sort of prizes as well too.
Yeah, there's gonna be a silent auction, like different raffles you can do. We have Jay-Z tickets we're gonna be giving away. I think I'm not quite sure. I think it was Queens of the Stone Age is one of the other shows that we got. There's a couple major packages that we're giving away. So and it's also gonna be catered by Sugar's Catering, which is awesome.
Oh, dude. Well, we had a great time at the last Collective Care event at that was at the venue down on Granville Street. We smoked the fuck out of that place, man.
Yeah, Ben Sinister ripped the shit out of that place.
That was a good fucking party.
That was a good one, man. Thank you for doing that last time. We appreciate that, and looking forward to this one.
And I appreciate you guys.
So we know what the funds go to support. Tickets are just start at $20, don't they?
Yeah, $20, and then VIP's $40. And but you know me, man. If people are coming down there and they're struggling a little bit, come on in, make a donation to Friends with Hearts. We'll make sure that you're taken care of, man. We want the whole community to be a part of what we're doing. So, we try not to leave anyone out. So if finances are truly an issue, come down and make a donation to them, and we'll try to work you in there.
I love it, man. Well, Fortune's a great place to be. We appreciate their support of all these events over the years. Of course, your boy Hungry, fairly close with those cats as well, too, man.
Yeah.
And you guys, we were just talking, one of the last shows you did was at Fortune there, and I've had a great time doing shows there. It's appreciative that we get the opportunity to come together, and thanks to, in this case, you guys and MMJ and the Collective Scare events, we're coming together one more time to help. And you've raised over $50,000 with these events so far, haven't you?
No, we've raised $150,000 in the last year. So after this one, we should raise about another 12 to 17. We're estimating on this one, which would push us up to about $165,000 to $170,000 in just over a year.
Fuck yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
So there's gonna be music. There's gonna be there's gonna probably be the joint being consumed here and there. There's gonna be some food. There's gonna be good times. I mean, and of course, are any tickets still available at this point?
Yes, sir. You can go down to MMJ Canada, and there's going to be tickets available at the door. So get in there, because Merkules is super fucking pumped. I'm picking him up on Sunday morning. He's been raving about this. This dude sells out everywhere. And if you like hip-hop and fun, this dude's like a really big advocate for mental health. He's a really positive cat, and he rips the fucking stage in half, man. And I can vouch for this, that this is probably going to be the biggest and the best MMJ Canada event yet.
Man, well, we've already been talking it up here with my man Junk. We're looking forward to having him and Hungry's Northwest Division get up there. And, of course, you got Vinyl Ritchie's going to be playing. We're going to be raising some money. And we're going to be in costume as well, too, right?
Yes, I'm going to be in costume, and I hope everybody else is in costume as well.
Oh, man. Yeah, even I have something planned, but we'll see how that goes.
Well, I will see you guys this Sunday, and I'm just in the middle of a meeting, and I stepped out because I wanted to talk to you guys so bad. But I got Julie and John from the Skunk Magazine in the highway and dinner with me, and we're just kind of celebrating this big magazine cover coming up.
Well, tell them we say hello, and of course, before I quickly let you go, everything's good. Yes. I mean, we heard that there was some drama in MMJ's world earlier this week, but are all things going okay? And how are you guys doing?
Good, man. Like a couple of weeks, they hit our mental health organization, the Lost organization. Somebody kicked the door in and robbed it, and then 2 days ago, the Bloor Street location got robbed late at night at 3 a.m. But we're positive cats, man. We're gonna rebound really good, like we always do. We were open in the next 6 hours after the robbery, so it is what it is. It's bumps and bruises. Karma will take care of them. The universe will give them a fucking smack when it has a chance. And we're going to keep going back to business and doing our thing.
Man, the show goes on. I love it, Clinton. Well, thank you so much, brother. Any plugs, any shouts, anything we missed?
Thank you very much. No, man, everything is great, man. Fortune Sound Club, October 29th, Merkules, Collective Scare. Be there.
Love it, man. That's MMJ Canada Clint on Instagram. Thank you, Mr. Young. We'll see you Sunday.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Appreciate it, man. So we got a couple of tickets to give away. I got a question. Let's see. If anybody can do it in either the YouTube or the Facebook chat, who can go? I'm gonna start it with a question. See if anybody knows their junk trivia.
Oh shit! See
if we can do this now. But it could be because we got limited amount of time and people got only a couple days to get it out. But we'll see. Anybody can name one of the other videos off of Stupid and Ugly. we can get you these tickets. We'll see if we can do that. I'm gonna be watching the chat. So first person who can name any of the other video particularly that I was thinking about, or one of the other ones that have come out off of Stupid and Ugly, you'll get this. So I'm gonna be watching the Facebook. But you've also got to be able to be in Vancouver on Sunday. And if we get to a point where no one in Vancouver can do it, then I got a backup plan. But we'll see how that goes, right?
Shit.
We'll see. You never know, right? People might have plans for the weekend, but we'll see how it goes. You got to make plans. Come down to the party. I'm going to be watching the best I can. So we've got the tickets now. As you mentioned, you're going to be performing there, of course. You also just got off tour, though, right? I mean, you've been touring pretty heavy.
Yeah, I've been to Europe like 4 times in 12 months, and then across Canada twice. So it's a lot of tours, a lot of shows this year.
And then, I mean, are you heading back out anytime soon? Or where are you off to
I think
next?
in December. I think something in December will be announced pretty soon in the next couple weeks. But I'm getting married March 4th, so after that one, I'm just gonna settle in and just
The honeymoon tour? No.
Yeah, that'll be after the wedding, probably. Most likely, it'll be like a annual honeymoon tour. But yeah, then I'm just gonna settle down and just do a bunch of videos, put out a bunch of new music, and then head back out in about April and go heavy touring again. So.
Right.
Yeah.
I love it. Of course, the album came out this summer. You get it on Spotify, Google Play,
Everywhere. Tidal,
iTunes, all that shit, right?
Yep.
And then you said you kind of got some new music you touched on there. Is there a new project that people need to be looking for right now?
I just want to start doing. Content is kink nowadays. Like I just want to have videos and singles that come out twice a month and just bombard the people with new material all the time. And then after that, see what type of songs are received well, maybe put those together into an album package with about another 8 unreleased songs. So that's kind of my idea, like a fan-created album almost. Like these are our favorites, just judging by the numbers and how they're received, and then maybe put those on an album with another 8 or 9. So basically I have some songs that are familiar and some new ones on the album 10 months from now. That's kind of in my next step and plans right now. So
yeah, I love it. Well, we'll keep watching more from you. Always good to know what people are doing, and obviously where you came from. We touched off on that, but I know you got a show to do. We're gonna let you get out of here to get to sound check in a bit. But my question is as well. I got 4 questions. Actually, they're my favorite 4 questions.
I'm scared.
No, don't be scared. They're fun, and there's 4 of them, and we call them the favorite 4.
Okay.
Yes, that's the favorite
segment.
4. Thank you, man. Thank you. So question number 1 comes down to, we ask everybody who comes along, how and when did you get into weed?
Soon as I moved to BC. It was like 8 or 9, and then I was hanging out with the older kids because they thought it was cool because I couldn't speak English. And they were all smoking reefer, man, like heavy amounts. You know what I mean? They were like 17, I was like 9, just started smoking joints with them, coughing a lung out. But then I got used to it and just started smoking more probably when I was like 12, 13, like heavily.
Right.
Yeah.
Made money whether we're going to work on the acoustics of the sound. We've got a bunch of acoustics treatments coming in here. It's new. We got to start somewhere. Couldn't wait for everything to be finished before we started broadcasting. We started and we just keep adding along.
Word.
Like I tried to have a different computer this week, but for whatever reason, the HDMI output wasn't really displaying it because I want a smaller one. I bought this little fucker for nothing, and I don't know.
I'm feeling the logo on this laptop here.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we'll get to it. But yeah, we got curtains coming that'll help with the sound, little acoustic tiles and shit like that. We got a riser coming. That should be every couple of few weeks, man. We got new stuff, and yeah, I want a big like projection screen back here. We got lots of plans. A green screen over there, so
No, Jimmy Fallon's got us watch out. You're taking over, man.
Right? I'm trying. We're working on it, man. No, we can't do the same old thing all the time. Got to do something new every time, right?
I like
Just step up in the evolution. This space will continue to evolve greatly. Plus, also, Al needs a place to crash once in a while.
Yeah, man, this couch is fucking dope.
Black belt in
Right.
yoga, man.
Black belt in yoga's tiring.
I tell you.
And this ongoing street beef with David Suzuki, it's got me looking over my shoulder 24/7.
Listen, we don't even want to go there. Yeah. I mean,
me and fucking Suzuki, we don't get along.
Oh man,
it's true, man.
Don't get him started.
Heavy beef.
Don't get him started. It's a whole nother
fucking
show.
It's all
Suzuki,
revolves.
watch out.
It revolves around sound pollution.
So, your preferred.
Beef.
question, then number 2. So when you are blazing and you're smoking your weeds and you're smoking the marijuanas, what is your preferred method of consumption? Do you like dabs, bongs, joints, blunts? What's your jizzam?
I've actually just been hitting those little sticks. They're like these little e-cigs.
Vape pens.
Yeah, it's dope, man. I've just been hitting those heavy with my girl when we watch movies at night. It's pretty dope.
They're easy and convenient, man.
Super easy and convenient.
So on the kind of average, like question number 3 is like, how much do you consume?
Oh man, I smoke nothing. I used to smoke so much when I was like 13 or 14. I was just telling this guy, like, I used to set my alarm before going to school at like 6. Wake up, hit huge bong rip, then go back to bed for an hour, then go to school and then smoke on the way to school. Like I was just a pothead. Now, couple pulls on a joint and I'm just like good for a film and that's it. You know what I mean? Have a joint maybe every couple days. That's all I smoke. That's all I need. I love weed, but I'm a very light smoker now, man. Very light.
That's all good, man.
I'm looking like a rookie over here.
Oh, it don't
I'm
matter.
just like, I just don't need it anymore. You know what I mean? I'm just in a good place, and I just enjoy to have it a little bit because it makes the night even better when I hit it. So it's
my
good.
man.
Nice.
And when you look back at all the weed that you've smoked and you think about, man, there was this one bag that I got this one time and it was so fucking good. It was like the best bag I ever had. And oh, I wish I could get it again. So we kind of call it the one that got away. But is anyone that stands out at a particular time, just the fucking illest sack you ever had?
No, you know what the illest was I used to trim weed when I was like a teenager, and just all the fucking residue. It was just hippie crack. We just smoked that, and I was like, that's what they called it. It was just like, it's right there, right while you're working. It's perfect, puts you in a perfect mood. Those were some of the best high times of my life. So I'd have to say it's that hippie crack for me, man.
I love it. Well, we got in the bud cam here right now. I've thrown back up the, what is this now? This is the, no, that's not, we already did the Hindu. This is the Cali Sunrise. Yes, the Cali Sunrise by Maple Leaf Farms, which is I think we're about to smoke next. Unless I grab the, no, that's definitely it. The Cali Sunrise by Maple Leaf Farms, of course, they're involved with the aforementioned Collective Scare as well, too. Tasty and delicious. And if you want it, you can get it at any of the 11 MMJ Canada locations around this fine country. So then, I guess that's pretty much about it for the questions. And plugs, shout-outs, anything you need to?
Shout out to Relief, you know what I mean? Those are the homies. Shout out to Northwest Division. Shout out to Stealth Bomb. And shout out to anybody that's tuning in and listening to the music. And if you want to check my stuff out, junkmusic.ca. Thank you. And on YouTube, again, it's just youtube.com/junkmusic. That would be much appreciated. Or Spotify, Tidal, Google Play, iTunes. I'm everywhere. So.
And that's the website right there.
Yeah, that is.
Look at that handsome face right there.
Yeah. Shout out to Rupture for doing the website.
Oh, man.
He's a beast.
That's junkmusic.ca.
Yeah.
Check that out regularly, man.
Junkmusic.ca, yeah.
Well, I love it. Well, I appreciate you coming through, man.
I appreciate you having me, man.
Oh, I love it, man. You got to dip to a show tonight.
I got rehearsals and a show, yes.
Right.
Yes.
So we're going to let you do that. And while you get situated with that, let's run a little commercial break.
Word up, brother.
Speaking of MMJ Canada, speaking of events and fine things that they've done, and of course with our man Al the Alchemist over here.
Al's a G, man.
And one of our grateful sponsors we're grateful to, Thompson Caribou. We had another party one time. It was a free gear for a year kind of event, was it not?
Free gear for a year.
Yeah, check that out.
Dope. It's a good name for a show.
Al the Alchemist from Canada's Coast Pot TV has been doing a little giveaway through Temple of Calyx. And doing what they call the free gear for a year plan.
This wouldn't be happening today if it wasn't for MMJ and if it wasn't for Thompson Caribou Concentrates.
Yeah, I wanted to say thank you. Should we go give this away then?
Yeah, for sure. Well, the person they picked is actually very, very worthy and deserving, who comes out to many, many of the cannabis events and is a strong supporter, well known in the community, and actually is in the room right now, has no idea, hasn't been prepped or prompted at all, and I'm kind of surprised right on the blue. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for Kathy. You just won the free gear for a year contest. You get free Temple of Calyx products for the next year, thanks to Al the Alchemist, MMJ Canada, and Daniel Bellamy.
We couldn't think of a more deserving person. Congratulations, and thank you very much for all your support of the community. Ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty fucking cool, and that's putting patients in profits.
Did we get the mic back? Yeah? Yeah, like right after this, pretty much. And that was a good time, man. That was a good event.
That was a good event. Right. MMJ and Thompson Caribou concentrates, they put on one hell of an event.
Right.
And to be a part of it was really, it was a good time, and it was a great opportunity to present the free gear for a year. So I left it up to MMJ to figure out internally what they wanted to do with it, and who they wanted to give it to, and they thought about it for a little while, and how it happened was it was on Instagram. It was the only contest I ever decided to do on Instagram, and all you have to do was follow the Temple of Calyx page, and have a valid ACMPR or MMAR or whatever version of that. So this kid won, and he said, honestly, I don't have my ACMPR. I've got my paperwork in. It's supposed to come, but I don't know when. And he says, I'm doing pretty good. I got a really good job. I'm getting paid like over $20 an hour, and I live with my parents, and I'm doing really good. So if there's somebody that you could give it to, could use it, do that. So I was like, dope, dude. That's fucking awesome. So they put it out there, and Cassie was the most logical candidate, because she's a beast.
She's always out there at all the events.
People think I can smoke weed. Cassie can fucking smoke weed. Cassie's a fucking serious cannabis. Right? Serious cannabis. She can puff tough, man, and she's fucking fun. So yeah, that was a good night, man.
Yeah, no, shouts to Cassie, shouts to MMJ, and of course to Thompson Caribou and the squad. And I mean, speaking of the squad, they one of the sponsors helping us with Studio 710, including Grassroots Medicinal, Lone Tree Concentrates, as well as topleaf.ca. All those guys have helped put in to help us continue to do this, because with having an Andrew and an Anthony and all this stuff, it's not cheap. It's not like running it from the webcam at the house, so
no doubt
it takes some work. And of course, if you want to support, of course, you can always check us out at expertjoints.com and cannabislifenetwork.com. But if you want to support us and join the squad, click the link that says "Join the Squad" to save in your first order with Thompson Caribou. Thanks to TCC and Top Leaf and Grassroots and Lone Tree, and maybe we get these guys on the line one day, but they're not paying for it yet. But it's okay. We still got to do something anywhere. It's a segment that sort of has something to do with Al. It's time for delivery. What? Who was that? Someone's here? Yes, so it started out actually, this delivery battle is something we kind of like to do now, but it started with Al, really, because one day we were just hungry on the show and figured we'd get some food delivered, and Al said, well, we should actually send a pizza to someone watching and see who gets there.
And I gotta say, I gotta give credit to Rico, Enrico from Sublimator, because originally we tried to do it on one of my class and session shows, and it failed. But yeah, we tried to do it on one of the class and session shows and order pizza for somebody, but it didn't work out.
Well, we've sort of dialed it in not very well.
No, you got it going. It's
a little bit. We got it going a little bit.
Yeah, it's the The concept is good.
Right? It just takes some time.
Yeah.
Maddie Mo, we can't set it up Super Chat on the Pot TV channel yet, no. But
I
when
need
I
to grind
start
up some weed here.
When I start doing
fuck?
it on the expertjoints.com YouTube, or the Expert Joints YouTube page again directly as well, yes, then we will be able to, but not quite yet. Anyway, so yes, Domino's is who's sending us some food today. And instead of going to Pot TV, it's going to go to Studio 710. And also to our man in Prince George, D420K, who will be on the show next week as well too, with a grow tip or two for us. So I think we won like one battle last season, maybe. Jen and I got obliterated pretty much all the time. Hopefully season 3 works better.
We won a battle.
Yeah. So I think that was the only one that we won.
Really, we got it like it was like 6 minutes or something like.
Yeah, it was pretty bad ratio last season.
So it's easier, it's faster to order on the phone by cash than it is over the internet with a card.
Yeah, but now we do it at the same time to make it more fair. We've already determined that. We've both got the little website order, and you just place the order at the same time, already preloaded, and boom, place order, and then it comes down to the stores and delivery networks that surround. And
see, I like the idea.
Everything just crashed? Okay, how do we get that back up?
Working on it. It's coming up now.
Can they still hear us?
Yeah, they should still be able to hear us. That's not affected. It's just the graphics and the video.
Graphics and video are down. This is now a podcast.
All right then.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
just
the
one
Expert
D420K.
Podcast.
Okay, well, D420K getting all the time. Well, this is fun. So Andrew's going to work on restarting that. Can you guys still hear us? Hey, D420K is in the chat room, of course.
D420K.
Well, okay, first of all.
Hey, I wrote you a new theme song.
Okay, you can hear you and see my logo. Okay, well then good. At least you can do that. Well then, while we're waiting, yes, the new studio we've got here is a little bit tucked away, so we'll see how that goes, but we're gonna get some help to make this happen. So while we wait, Andrew, we're good. You keep working on your thing. Anthony, you ready to hit place order? In 3, 2, 1, place order. Ding, 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 ding. All right, it's on the way. We're gonna see who wins, D420K or me, to see who gets pizza first.
Fuck, man.
So
he's in PG right now?
He's in Prince George right now.
It's a small place. He's probably going to get it first.
They probably will.
Yeah.
So,
well, you never know.
Right.
They could be really busy tonight.
Oh, screen is switched to blue. We're getting there.
We got blue screen.
Flash of video. We're getting somewhere. Blue screen of death. Okay, so apparently we're going to be running an upgrade somewhere this week. Well, and I was going to say, well, while we do it, let's flip to dab time, but we can't run that yet, can we? No.
Not yet, man, because the video's down and so is the.
All right.
So are the graphics.
So.
Our orders in.
Both our orders are in. All right. Well, while we sit here, we'll let me see.
Hey, is this Cali Sunrise?
Yes, it is. This is the Cali Sunrise, Maple Leaf Farms. Smelled pretty good. We saw it in the cam. Looked pretty nice. What did you think? It could be an amnesia hazy type of thing or something?
It smells like amnesia. Smells like it smells like the Euro lemon profile.
I get Kool-Aid powder off of it.
Kool-Aid powder, yeah. It also reminds me of the infamous lime tea Afghani.
Oh, Maple Leaf Extractions makes a pretty good lime tea Afghani. And we're back with some video, it looks like. Almost, we're getting there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on this screen. Okay, we've got it internally. Oh, it's back on Facebook. Oh, it's back on YouTube. Hey! Oh, and it's off on my screen. No. And then, hang on. No. Yeah, we got a suggestion is to update our Adobe Flash Player. Good suggestions from the chat, guys. Duly noted. Oh, back off again. Oh, you guys lost it too. All right, well, Andrew will continue to work along. It's supposed to be dab time, but yes, I smell Kool-Aid powder.
Cool. I'll take a dab. I don't care.
Yeah, right. Fuck it. We'll just dab.
I don't need video to take a dab.
Well, you take a dab. I'm gonna roll this, put this filter in this joint, and I'm gonna join you while Andrew works on it, and we'll see who gets our pizza first, us or D420K, and how many people will continue to watch a black screen with just D420K's logo on it. Good. it's a podcast brought to you by D420. Oh, now it's not brought to you by anybody. Now it's just brought to you by the darkness.
It's a pot crash.
Oh, pizza's in the, wait a second.
Oh yeah, it says that? No way.
Yeah.
It's like seed to sale.
Oh, see, and D420s is only at prep right now, not in the oven yet. Oh, on this camera, maybe.
Back on the fucking screen.
Hey, Alchemito on the one cam.
This is dab time or something?
It's supposed to be, but we'll see. Oh, and there's my cam. Don't need to see that.
What's the segment?
There you go. Nope, that's Tim's. Nope, we're getting there. The segment is dab time when Andrew can get to it, but let's just see if we've got it showing on YouTube and Facebook and this screen. Andrew, it seems to be everywhere.
No, but I'm unfamiliar.
Are you good? Yeah, you feel good with it? Yeah, all looking good? Okay, brilliant. And there we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Yeah. Now what I do is, so yes, for the new segment for Dab Time here, we've on Expert Joints Live Season 3. Let's face it, it should really always be Dab Time, but we tend to put a little bit in the camera and show what we're looking at here and say who Dab Time is brought to you by. And it's brought to you by MMJ Canada, mmjcanada.com, but this particular is one of the event sponsors. I've got some blue lime pie from Holistic over here, as well as some Blue Dream live resin from Everlasting. What are you getting ready to hit on there, Alchemito?
Oh, I'm getting ready to hit some fire.
Can we put it in the camera? Can we let them see?
I'm getting ready to hit a new Oracle blend.
No, not like the first one wasn't obnoxious enough.
Where is it?
It's there.
There we go. So this is a new, look at, there's a little piece of weed in there.
Yeah.
So that's a new Oracle blend, and that's made with some of this. Some of these THCA diamonds. Hey, wow, what's going on?
There you go.
The concussion's kicking in.
Jet lag.
What the fuck?
I love it.
All right.
So you gonna hit that? I'm gonna hit one of these.
I'm gonna hit that, and then, yeah. Probably gonna lay down for a little nap.
Okay, sounds good. You take it easy. I'll continue with the show by all means.
Yeah,
we'll see what gets here and how it gets here. But anyway, it's dab time. And thanks in this case to MMJ Canada for hooking us up for dab time. See you guys at the Collective Scare event.
Oh, we're doing a dab?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, nothing complicated to dab time. Just designated time to do a dab. Because, you know, sometimes you get distracted. Oh, God, that is fucking milky. Oh, he's straight tapping off the sheets. Oh, that's a good time of day.
Ooh, uppercuts.
I'm here for you, bro.
Strong.
I'm here for you.
Fuck you, David Suzuki. I'm gonna get Marlon Brando to kick your ass. Marlon Brando's my uncle.
I thought he was dead. I don't want to break that to you. Did your aunt not mention anything about that?
He's invincible.
Oh.
Immortal.
That makes way more sense. Oh man, well that was good. If you need dabs for dab time, check out mmjcanada.com. mmjcanada.ca is the Instagram, or .bc, or .live,
What the hell?
or MMJ Canada events on social medias. The Black Q-tips.
Crazy.
Right? Or store any of their 11 locations in Vancouver, Nelson, Toronto, and Hamilton, if you're over the age of 19 and choose to do so. Up next, another familiar face. He's supposed to be here on Skype, but he doesn't seem to have the Instagrams very much here, or the internets very much. Okay, well, let's give him one more try from this one here. See if I can get him. And he says his text messages are taking forever to go through to me.
Oh, wow.
Hi, this This is Tim. Sorry I couldn't pick up just now. But leave a number, leave a name, and a short message, and I'll get right back to you. Thanks.
You have to wait a long time before that beep.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Jesus McBride, you're fucking up the program here. We're trying to do a show and shit. It's okay, buddy. We miss you. We love you. We'll see you next week. Or if you get a chance, just call us back in and we'll put you in the segment, because right now it's supposed to be time for one of Tim's tales, but it's not because you don't have internet. But that's okay. We'll talk to you next week, if nothing else. Hopefully, we'll make a special one. Otherwise, call us back. We're here and we appreciate it. Thanks, brother. So there you guys go. We tried to get a hold of Tim because this is where we would play the Tim's Tales segment, and we'd say, welcome back to Saltwater Cowboy, and ask how he was. And we talk a little bit about the money that we raised through Black Octopus Glass last week, thanks to Archer420 for buying up the piece. That was super cool. We'd show the GoFundMe page that also has the Everglades City Irma Relief Fund that we raised some more money with. That's pretty cool. It flashed on the screen at one point. I don't know if Andrew will probably try and find it at some point if it didn't crash too. But anyway, it's very cool of Chris and Archer to make it happen. And of course, Loudonio was the one who made the suggestion, I believe. Oh, there it is, killer. So yeah, that's all going to help the folks in Everglades City. 98% of the structure's damages, 90% of them uninhabitable, destroyed completely. Just bad news, and Tim's trying to help the neighbors. So thank you for the continued support of that, and for our buddy Tim. And then he would tell us a tale, and we'd be like, wow, that's crazy. And then we'd say, go get a copy of Tim McBride's book, The Saltwater Cowboy, Rise and Fall of a Marijuana Empire, from Amazon. And then we would say also from Indigo Chapters, also audible.com. And then we would say that there's autographed copies available from me, info@expertjoints.com if you want one of those. There's only a few left of them, but get them times. And then he would say, thanks very much, little buddy. We'll see you soon. And we'd say, okay, Tim, thanks for being here. Make sure you check him out at Potholler Tim on Instagram and on Twitter, and Original Saltwater Cowboy on Instagram. And he'd say, okay, thanks, bud. And then we'll say, see you in 2 weeks. But instead, we won't do any of that. We'll just sit here and chill out with Al while he goes to sleep, and we'll see if you know what else we're gonna do.
How the chair is.
It's pretty good. It's pretty comfy.
Let's see what's going on here.
I think the couch might be more comfortable. We gotta give him a better pillow. It's not that bad.
Yeah, I dig that.
It's pretty good.
It's like a little cradle.
Yeah, not bad. All right then. Yeah. Well, now that we know, sorry. Now that we know the chair works for Al to sleep in, we'll see if there's anything else that we know.
I dig it.
Hey, we got a new segment. You haven't seen it yet before. They've seen it before.
What is it?
It's called Did You Know?
Fuck, I don't know.
Right, so this is a new segment, just a short little thing. We share with you a little cannabis trivia, facts taken out of various books, calendars, websites, guides. Some of it's fairly common sense, some of it's fairly obscure. But did you know that according to the 2012 United Nations UN Drug Report, World Drug Report, that Australia and New Zealand contain the most cannabis smokers per capita in the world? The estimated annual usage worldwide is between 2.6 and 5%. However, a staggering 9.1 to 14.6% of citizens in the two countries use cannabis each year. The majority of respondents, 61%, do not use any other recreational drug other than cannabis. So either Aussies and New Zealanders, the Kiwis, are either use a lot more weed than anybody else does, or they're just less ashamed to admit it.
Why no, Craig? I didn't know.
Well, now you know.
Cool,
yeah, right.
Thank you.
No, it's just random little bits of weird shit you come across. And I was like, I didn't think it would be such a big difference, like 3, 4, 5 times in some cases. That's a lot of...
That's pretty heavy.
Right, so that begs my question. And do you think it's because they actually consume that much more, or do you think they're less inhibited to be just honest about their consumption?
No, maybe both.
I haven't been there, I don't know. But
it could be both.
Right, so that was to me.
You got to remember, there's like, you know, Australia is famous for cannabis.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying it isn't.
There's been that was a heavy breeding ground for Shanti Baba.
Yeah, and they got the whole area was just people can just live in their weed utopia, of course. And New Zealand, I mean, not that it's all like rugged and wild and shit like that, but
the Nimbin Cup was.
Yeah, man, Nimbin's crazy.
That's
big.
Yeah. So there's.
So yeah, that was my question where I got trying to think of it. What is it? Is it a combination of both? Is it one way or the other? And then of course those results are now like 5 years old. Are they still even that accurate? And then I got thinking, only 5%. Well, it doesn't seem like very much.
What were we talking about?
Exactly. What we should be talking about is the fact that you never know what we'll come across. Some of them might make you laugh. Some of them you might learn something. You never know, but it is did you know? And did you know that Lone Tree Concentrates, Grassroots Medicinal, Top Leaf Canada, and Thompson Caribou Concentrates all sponsor Studio 710 and Expert Joints Live? Of course you did, because I've told you multiple times. Yeah, they support a lot of different things. They're happy to continue to support shows and shit like that, and they will continue to.
I'm not hating that.
No, it's not awful. It's not awful at all.
I like it.
I kind of have a personal thing for that little Hindu stuff here. It's good.
I know what you mean.
But this Cali Sunrise is good because, yeah, usually I'm not into the narrows as much.
Well, for me, I'm that amnesia kind of profile, it kind of, I don't know. It doesn't really do it for me that much, but that's a good version of it. It's got a nice thick oil ring. It's got a clean burn. It's like kind of hashier than your standard amnesia.
And I got it at MMJ Canada.
Yeah.
You can check out in store and online. But that's enough for those plugs. Let's just go straight to the commercial, shall we? Andrew, what's next today? And in the news this week, Peru votes to legalize medicinal cannabis. A number of the Latin American countries are all moving in that direction. So I guess semi to fall in line, if you will. But some Peruvians are concerned about poor families will not get access to marijuana-based medicine. Anyway, the news goes, last week Peru voted to legalize medical cannabis, joining South American countries like Colombia, Chile, Brazil, and allowing the sale of cannabis products to treat specific medical conditions. The bill received support from the majority of countries' Congress, and they say science is on our side, the regional current is on our side, and let's not fear us, or let us not fears, oh wow, sorry, here it is, sorry, small from the screen. Let's not let our fears paralyze us. Little tongue twister, plus it's very small. Anyway, the bill would become law in 60 days, giving them just 2 months to draft regulations to be able to make the sale of medical cannabis available. Prices, of course, and availability are, of course, going to be scaled in and upwards, but it is making some concern that it doesn't prioritize patients' needs, and they're also authorizing imports because they, in the meantime, to be able to get people access while the growing network comes online, and they will be a little bit cost prohibitive for the average citizen. So nevertheless, Peru's making moves, and they're doing it quickly. We got to wait a year and a half, 2 years to get our shit.
Yeah, well.
And speaking of ours, New Brunswick has decided that cannabis will be run by their provincial liquor boards as well, too, much in Ontario's maneuvers, following another bad decision. New Brunswick is handing over full control of cannabis distribution to its liquor board following a similar model as Ontario. The province announced on Wednesday that a subsidiary of New Brunswick Liquor would oversee standalone retail storefronts, which will reportedly be in place for next July's legalization. Of 20 stores in 15 communities, along with an online retailer, is what they're going to be doing, and still they'll be located 300 meters away, and on, suggested 19 age. all this stuff. But basically, they're following Ontario's guidelines, and they're not very good.
It sucks, but there's going to be some way that infrastructure can be manipulated.
There always is.
There always is. People just they're going to have to find a way, whether they hire lawyers to investigate that, to look for angles, or they just see it themselves, or they just, you know, there's going to be ways to do it, and within that you challenge it, you open it up, and you manipulate the system from the inside, or you just play ball, and once you're in, you change the ideology from the ideology that you use to enter to get in.
The suggestions of Al the Alchemist. Man, how's the? Is it up for delivery yet? Just left. So you're gonna have to head down pretty quick.
Where are you at, DK?
Right, you need cash and keys.
Where's your pizza, DK?
Yeah, D420K. Come on now, son. Oh, his is being baked and quality checked. Oh man.
Oh yeah, this is already out for delivery, bro.
I think we could have him, but ours also could be updating slowly as well too. Hard to say.
Updating.
The tracker, your order confirmation might be behind. We'll see. D420K is in the chat, or he'll call us or FaceTime us or doing something. Knowing him, he'll reach out to me and be like, "Ha, we won," or "We lost." But we still have to get through Vancouver traffic, so that could really mess it all up.
Yeah, that's true. It could be a block away and take half an hour.
It's been known to happen.
It's true.
Next thing in the news, which I thought was very appropriate to come as the next story. No significant issues for marijuana legalization, says Colorado medical officer. And Dr. Larry Woke advises to keep marijuana and alcohol separate.
Oh, wow.
So Colorado, one of the areas that people go to first to suggest as well, let's follow the Colorado model of what's happening and do that, we're taking under that advisement. Well, the chief medical officer in Colorado, where marijuana was legalized in 2014, one of the first places to do it, and has offered some advice to Canada up to legalization of marijuana on July 1st. Larry Woke told the show Canadians have been interested in hearing his opinions on the subject since it was confirmed marijuana legalization was coming to Canada, and to hear what the state's experiences say. Experience has been, the short answer is we haven't seen much. We haven't experienced any significant issues as a result of legalization. 1 in 4 adults and 1 in 5 youth use marijuana on a somewhat regular basis, he said, and those numbers haven't changed since before legalization. Woke noted that marijuana has caused a few more visits to the ER, but most of those people are visitors, not residents. He credits an extensive education campaign with helping residents use marijuana safely. So he also cautioned against selling marijuana in liquor stores or bars. He said the co-use of marijuana and liquor is a bad idea. Marijuana in and of itself, or THC, and alcohol in and of itself can cause impairment, and we know that those effects are not just additive, but exponentially increase if somebody chooses to co-use both substances. Don't sell
See, for me, it's
store.
the only way that I can consume alcohol. If I have like more than a few drinks without smoking weed in between, it's game over. But if I have a few drinks, smoke a bunch of weed, a few drinks, smoke a bunch of weed, I maintain this balance.
Yeah,
so
I'm the same way with you. If I'm drinking while I'm smoking, I'm fine. If I just start drinking, all of a sudden I get to the point where I'm done and burnt out. Or if I drink a bunch and then I smoke, then like even for me, I notice the amplified effects. And I've seen some people turn fucking green when they do that, who normally otherwise wouldn't.
Yeah.
But if I'm drinking and smoking along the line, I find that they don't necessarily complement each other, but it's easier to kind of pace yourself with or manage it along the way. But I don't think that you want to be selling them together. And obviously, the guy who's the chief medical officer in the state that everyone's using to model, his advice might be worth at least considering anyway. Guy who says nothing's really happening.
Depends what his track record is.
Yeah, well, let's see. Anyway, that was a story. Other story with a track record, you say, changing his record on that. Ex-NBA commissioner David Stern says marijuana should no longer be banned.
I like it.
He says sports leagues should lead the way on cannabis, and he has said that he's in favor of removing marijuana from the league's list of banned substances. I'm now to the point, personally, I think marijuana probably should be removed from the banned list. I think there's a universal agreement that marijuana for medical purposes should be completely legal. So obviously there's going to be some things with sponsorships and up to the league to deal with and the perceptions to get over, but he says I think we have a lot more to learn But cannabis research continues to expand, and they do see they can understand the benefits coming through it. And obviously, if you get to the point where you're getting more and more legal, it's going to get harder and harder to keep players in the league and keep players interested. And plus, we've seen the benefits, and if they want to protect and obviously avoid injuries, I mean, you look at what we've seen with studies that have shown with cannabis and concussions. You look at that in the NFL, right? I mean,
without
big
a
difference.
doubt. I mean, if they would let sports players consume cannabis immediately after a concussion on the field,
yeah,
boom, a lot of things would change. The recovery time would change. The duration of the concussion would be lessened. Everything. Mm-hmm. I'm a concussion pro. I've had so many concussions. It's countless already.
So Amazon is supposed to be a pro and ships countless amount of boxes.
Yeah.
You heard the story about Amazon delivering.
I saw this circulating on the
social
Google,
medias,
on the Google,
on the Googles
ether.
They call it the internets.
No, come on.
Yeah, it's true.
It's the Google.
It's the Google. Just everything is the Google.
It's the Google. Man.
Anyway, Amazon delivered 30 kilograms of cannabis to a surprise customer, apparently. What was the online giant smoking? One perplexed customer received an unexpected delivery, and she was fearful of someone might come looking for it. So
she took a couple 100 grams and turned it in.
No. Okay, so here's the whole story. There's a drug lord out there somewhere about to give Amazon customer service rep a piece of his mind. The online shopping giant unwittingly delivered 29 kilograms of marijuana to an unsuspecting Florida couple, an Orlando TV station reported. The woman and her fiance, who had actually ordered empty plastic storage bins, said they knew something was amiss before they even opened up the delivery. They were extremely heavy, heavier than you would think for ordering 4 empty bins. The package shipped via UPS from Massachusetts by Amazon's warehouse deals, where the couple's Orlando home was smelled with pot the minute it was opened. The storage bins were inside, but they were wrapped with bundles of marijuana. They called the police, and when the officer first got there, she was in disbelief. The couple's next thought was, what if the pot owners come looking for it? We were still pretty fearful our home would be broken into, and we didn't sleep for a few days. The woman, who remained concerned about her fiance's
We sold a couple
safety.
kilos and stayed at a fine hotel. Ate caviar and lobster.
After exchanging emails with Amazon for more than a month, they received a $150 gift card with the message, "I'm unable to do anything else at this time." We love Amazon, and we do a lot of shopping on Amazon.
And we will continue to shop on Amazon.
Yeah, right? There was Orlando's police said no arrests have been made. Company has said that they do not sell products, illegal drugs such as marijuana, hallucinogen, or opium-based drug products. And a return from Amazon a message to Amazon was not immediately returned. So interesting to see.
Companies like, yeah, man, we don't sell weed.
Know. So
okay.
What do you think happened? Somebody at the Amazon department.
All I know is if you or I had our return address. Mm-hmm. On 29 kilos of weed, we'd fucking be in handcuffs. We couldn't just say, no, we don't ship that stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about, right?
There's no way they would just be like, oh, okay.
So what do you think? There's some dude at Amazon who was trying to send it to somebody to bury it in an order or some shit and put the wrong label on the wrong package, maybe?
Who knows? I think it's crazy. I think it's like, it's
weird.
It's highly suspect.
Highly suspect. But anyway, that's the news. As far as updates, well, we've got a couple of those as well.
That's the news, the whole 29 kilos of it.
All right, so this week we had 2 articles from James and Ashley Priest of Cannabis. We had Halloween and High Expectations. Thanks to expert contributors Ashley and James for all their continued support. And we could appreciate if you'd support them by visiting Cannalance.com and Cannalance on the social medias. Also, Sunday, I'll be hosting the MMJ Collective Scare event happening October 29th at Fortune Sound Club. That is the poster right there. If you want to join us and help buy toys for needy kids, please hit up MMJ Canada and come on down to Fortune. Next week on the show, we're going to have Chad from the High Clothing Company will be here. We'll also sample products from Grassroots Medicinal, and we'll even get a few grow tips from the pizza boy himself, D420K, plus a whole lot more. I don't know, well, hopefully this pizza's going to get here pretty soon. D might be making a comeback on us. I haven't seen Anthony come back. I think he has, man.
Oh, hey, there's a party MMJ's throwing on Sunday.
Is it called
the Collective Scare?
No way.
Merkules, Junk, Vinyl Ritchie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time.
At Fortune?
It is at Fortune, yeah.
I heard about this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought I'd mention that.
That's dope.
Cool.
So, good news from Al the Alchemist. That's hey, there it is right there.
Hey, yeah, that's it right there.
That's the one.
That's the one right there. That's it.
That's scary. Don't be scared though. Come on,
don't be scared. It's only Merkules on a knife. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. I am kind of scared though. We might finish the show now without the Tim break before the pizza gets here. That's never happened before.
Whoa, first.
And D420.
First times.
D420 said someone came to my door and I was like, yes! He's like, but it wasn't. So he's still waiting. It wasn't them. So,
wow. This is suspenseful. I'm scared.
Well, I do want to thank Junk Anywhere for being here. He had to dip to the show. Al, of course, appreciate you being here. Still nothing from there. I told you, Vancouver traffic, man. Clint for phoning in, and Tim, still no message from young Timothy.
Where you at, Mr. McBride?
This shit's still fucked up.
It's going to be a secret.
Paging Mr. McBride.
Right.
Paging Tim McBride.
Right.
Tim McBride. Paging Tim McBride.
Hello, anybody home? Anybody home? Oh, what? Answer it.
He's like, I got my fucking pizza.
It hasn't come yet.
Oh, not yet? I thought you were going to pull up a pizza in my face. Well, it says...
I got my fucking pizza.
Not yet.
Well, my friend, good to have you on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, be with us next week. Will be Tim McBride, and hopefully we get here. And his beard buddy, of course, though. D420K, you gonna have some grow tips for us, man? Well, my friend, good to have you on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, yes.
Oh, we got a crazy loop
we got
going on,
weird loop.
And hopefully we get here. And his beard buddy, of course, though.
Wow.
We're caught in a digital loop.
Oh, we got a crazy loop.
D, can you mute the audio on your end? Better.
Turn the audio off on my end, I did. Okay.
That's better. Sounds like it.
That was wild.
That was crazy.
I felt like we were in a...
time warp.
Yeah, it's...
Wow. Hey!
Holy shit, look at that. We got D on the screen.
Oh my God.
What the fuck's happening?
D420K all day. What's going on, you handsome devil? Look at the shirt.
Hey, that's a nice shirt. That's a nice shirt.
I like that.
Santa on the goat.
One of my bros gave me the shirt.
It's a nice shirt, brother. How are you, man? How's everything up in PG, Holmes?
Oh, excellent. Life's good. Surrounded by kids and friends. Life is good. Growing my plant. Just plant some nice new seeds, new beans. I'm looking forward to home. Moved all my gear from Vancouver home. I'll be staying home for a while. Happy as shit about it.
Man, that's cool. I appreciate you taking a minute to get in here. Yes, but next week we're going to have you back with a couple of grow tips in the segment next week, right?
Yeah, I'm going to show you how I like to do my cones. I'll have my buddy with me. Grow up here. Call him the wizard because he's old Newfie wizard buddy. He showed me a lot of what I know. I have him with me. So you got text some we did. Shit that works for us. everybody, and everybody's well. Always.
Well, we're gonna have to work on the connection and get this audio a little bit better for next week because we got you cutting in and out there a little bit. But it is definitely good to see you, man. I'm looking forward to having you on the show.
Pizza.
Oh! No!
Rub it in, D. Fuck. Pizza.
No, he didn't. Did he?
Yeah, he did, man. He did.
Andrew, go back to that when he comes. I want to see that, man. This bastard. Yeah!
No!
See? We lose again.
They also gave me a sorry we were late card.
Oh! Oh! That's not right, man. Man, not only did we lose, we lost bad.
Yeah, man, that's a slap.
Slap in the face, man.
Slap with pizza.
Philly cheesesteak. Can you smell it?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Yeah.
D420K. The man, the myth, the man, the myth, the legend. I will let you eat that while it's hot, brother. Thank you for playing Delivery Battle with us, man, and we'll see you next week.
Peace, brother.
Take care, D. Be well, brother.
Man, well, that's it. Here you go. And no surprise, and in other old news, we lose again. That's okay. I can drown my sorrows with all the support from the chat room, Chilling Like a Villain.
Out for delivery.
Asmo Discord, Marvis Parvis, Matty Mo, Quad Marley, everybody who's in here, Ned669, Barcode Teacup, C-Ray, all these suspects, man. We know all these guys. Tie Me Up. Everybody was in here. Kimberly knows. Big support. Appreciate everybody who makes it happen.
A crowd.
Right? A crowd of people has gathered to watch the show. We appreciate you doing it week after week. And it's not easy. We put a lot of effort into it. And so next week, hopefully, we'll have a few more little changes. We got some construction-y stuff that's supposed to happen over the next kind of few days. We'll see if that indeed all is camera ready or what you'll notice by next week. We do have shit scheduled. So hopefully we got a few more updates for the place as well, too. It's always been a pleasure. Thank you very much. Andrew, if you would, please, hit the music.
Fuck you, David Suzuki.